What is up, guys? Yellow Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 4 of my Madden 16 Fantasy Draft franchise. Now, I apologize that it has been a couple days since I've uploaded the video. I had a really busy weekend. I actually wasn't even home. I wasn't even by my computer, so it was physically impossible for me to edit a video down and get one ready. But I'm now back home. I'm back in school and everything, so I'm back here making a video. In today's episode, we are going up against the Arizona Cardinals. Now, us being the Los Angeles Rams. I gotta get reaccustomed to saying that. We are playing another division game. Now, I did accidentally sim week 3. It was a really weird story. I thought I played week 3, but I accidentally left the game, came back, simmed week 3. I did end up winning that game, but if you guys are curious why I'm playing my week 4 game, if you guys have the Rams schedule memorized, why I'm playing the week 4 game is because week 3 was simmed on accident. Typically, I like to play all 16 games in the season and show all of them before the playoffs, because I feel like it gives the playoffs a little bit more power behind it, because if you guys had to wait so long to watch the playoffs, I feel like it gives it a little bit more meaning. If that makes sense. I might sim a couple more games this season once I'm a little bit more secured with a playoff spot. But at this point, a 3-0 record is a great way to start the season. Obviously, it's flawless. So we're gonna try to keep this one going. We're gonna try to keep this this undefeated streak going. If I can get a pretty nice record, then I'll probably start simming a few more games, so you guys don't have to wait so long until the playoffs come. But how about you guys comment down below and tell me what you think about all that? Either way, they have a really nice run to start the game, as you guys saw, but now Joe Flacco is going to come back in, get 3 consecutive bad passes. They're going to have to punt this ball back over to me. We have 7 minutes left in the first quarter, so we were able to shut down their drive pretty quick. We're going to get this punt return right here. It's a pretty nice punt back here in the back right corner, but I'm going to try to take it back regardless. I wasn't going to let that one either. I wasn't going to take the risk of it bouncing out of bounds. I'm going to get this guy with a nice little spin move. I got to get a little bit better with the sticks. Now, if you don't really do anything special, you just click one of the stick buttons without using like L2 or something, they won't do a very powerful move, so I need to get better with that. Either way, Adrian Peterson is going to get over here on the left side of the field with only one guy anywhere in range to tackle him. Sadly, this guy has some ridiculous speed, managing to get Adrian Peterson down there. Actually, it wasn't even him who tackled him. It was some guy from way out of even the field of vision, came out of nowhere to tackle Adrian Peterson. And then right here, I'm going to throw a quick little down route back to, I believe that is Terrence Coleman. What's his name? Either way, it's the backup, or maybe it's Tevin Coleman, the backup running back I have. And now with 2nd and inches, I'm going to try to run this one in with AP. Now with 3rd and inches, I'm once again going to try to run this one in with AP. And it's not going to work for me. I'm going to get shut down at the 1-yard line once again. So I figured, let's settle for a field goal. This is a nice, easy field goal. But guess what? This new field goal animation thing, yeah, I'm not very good at it, because I'm going to shank this one way out right. And I was so devastated when I missed that field goal. It was so embarrassing. I can't believe I missed it that bad. I was 1 yard away from the end zone. So that was a pretty embarrassing kick. But we're going to come back to the defensive end. They almost break out here with a beautiful run and get a pretty big touchdown. That really would have ruined the momentum for us, but luckily we chop them down in the open field. Once again, they're going to get here with these quick little check routes down over the middle, and now running the ball with, I believe, the running back will come up here, Devontae Freeman. They're going to run the ball with Devontae Freeman, who was actually a complete beast for them. Now, I don't even know if it matters who the other team's running back is. I feel like my team just naturally has a bad run defense. I'm kind of starting to recognize that. I might want to trade for a quality linebacker or something, because my run defense is really, really bad. Whenever somebody runs the ball up the middle or anything, it seems like everybody has a stroke or something, because nobody even does, nobody even tries to stop them. So I think I need to get a better run stopping linebacker or something up the middle. Hopefully that will bolster it a little bit. I don't really know what I can do to help that. But the only real issue I noticed in my whole team, offensively or defensively, is our run defense. That's quite noticeably the only flaw. But either way, we're coming back here on the offensive end after being down 3-0, so we're going to hand the ball here to AP. He's going to be running to the right side. He's going to break loose off that tackle. Now another guy's going to try to tackle him. He's going to dive just wide, and AP's going to manage to get 46 yards on that run all the way into the end zone. You see he's celebrating. He's quite excited. Now, this will not be the only time we see a big highlight from Adrian Peterson in this game. He's going to come out here and actually have a very nice game, but sadly here on the point after attempt, the ball is going to fumble out to this guy, and we are not going to manage to make the tackle, and he's going to run all the way back. Now, it looks like right here I actually have a chance to tackle him, but the dive is just too short. I just didn't have enough time. He's going to run all the way back for a touchdown, and that will be a 2-point, or it won't even be a touchdown, but it'll be a 2-point conversion because it's a point after attempt. But now they're going to be only down 6-5, getting the ball back. So this was just kind of a terrible series of events. Now we're only up by 1 point when we should have been up by 4. So that was kind of a devastating little play there. So we're coming back here, they're going to run the ball up the middle. They're just going to try to continue this little rally they're having on offense. They're doing a pretty nice job. Right here, it's 3rd and 13. We're trying to shut them down, but a big play over the middle is going to prevent them from having to punt the ball away. Sadly, we shut Joe Flacco down with his first 3 passes, but he is 5 for 5 ever since that opening drive. So right here, they're just going to throw the ball up the middle. They're going to get all the way down to the 4-yard line, and this is where our defense has come up big in previous games. We're really good when they get really close to the end zone. We're going to tackle them here at the 1-yard line, 2nd and goal, and they are 1 yard away. But after an offsides penalty, it'll be 3rd and 8. or 3rd and goal at the 8-yard line. And right here, they're going to try the HB screen, but nothing opens up for him. And Joe Flacco, while getting hit, is going to release the ball, throw it through the uprights. Nothing's going to work out for him. And so we're going to remain up 6-5, or we won't remain up 6-5, but we'll prevent them from scoring a touchdown, which is at least a benefit within itself. I mean, going down or giving up only 3 points compared to 7 is a very noticeable difference. So now we're only down 8-6, a very weird score in most football games, an 8-6 score. That's really weird. But right here, we're going to throw a little HB screen over to AP. He's going to break one tackle, and he is gone. Back-to-back offensive, huge offensive highlights for Adrian Peterson. This time, he's going to get a 74-yard touchdown reception. So he totals, I believe in this game, he totals about 300 all-purpose yards, about 100 rushing, and about 200 receiving. Right here, we're going to pick the ball off with 40 seconds left with Danny Trevathan. And we are back at it with Adrian Peterson. Another quick HB screen over to the left side. Our blockers are there. We're going to run the ball all the way down to about the 8-yard line, where Adrian Peterson will be tackled. We will call a timeout with no timeouts left, though. With 11 seconds left, we'll be looking around, and we're going to take a big risk here, trying to run the ball. Carson Wentz, and the risk will end up paying off as we are going to get the touchdown with just a few seconds left in the half. And we're going to walk into halftime up 20-8 and get the ball back in halftime. So right here, we are coming back. Another HB screen. Now, I don't know what it was. I don't know if screenplays are OP this year or what's going on, or if just Adrian Peterson is overpowered, because he's just breaking every single tackle that these guys try to get. But he was just open every single screenplay, so I was really taking advantage of that. I was taking advantage of the HB screen, whether it was me cheesing the game or me glitching it, I don't know what it was, but it was working out for me, so I tried it as much as possible. And then Tevin Coleman here is going to come in because Adrian Peterson was a little bit tired, and he's going to run this ball into the right side of the end zone for, I believe, his first rushing touchdown of the year. It would make sense if it was his first rushing touchdown, considering he is the backup running back. But either way, we're going to be up 27-8 here. So with the third quarter running down, it looks like we should have a pretty nice lead. There's not a whole lot of time left for them to come back, so things are looking quite nice for us. And it's looking like we have a pretty nice opportunity to walk out of here with a win. So they're going to run the ball back up the middle. And right here, they're actually going to get the touchdown. Now, they have a really little running back here. I don't know who the backup is. It looks like that might be Danny Woodhead. I'm trying to look at it. I don't know exactly who that was. But either way, he's going to come up pretty big there and break a couple tackles and manage to get a rushing touchdown for them to make sure that they're only down 27-15. So things are looking pretty good for us. But don't worry, guys. It will get very, very interesting very, very soon, just with a series of bad events. It seems like that's just always what happens. I get a really big lead, and then a bunch of very random events always seem to occur and cause some weird things to happen. And this just happens to be no different of a game. With 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter, we break it down to the 31-yard line with Gronkowski. Now it is 3rd and 11 if you pay close attention. We try to get the first down here, and we do just that with Gronk coming all the way down to the 17-yard line. So like you guys said a couple episodes ago, you were really telling me to get Rob Gronkowski involved, and I do just that. So sadly, after doing that, sadly we have to stop here and settle for a field goal. But we're up 15 points with 3.5 minutes left. You guys would normally think there is no way we blow this game. Just wait, things get very interesting. So you see, they're coming back in the pocket here. Joe Flacco's throwing a bomb downfield, and somehow my safety decides not to make a play on the ball. I tried to use her a play on the ball, because sometimes the CPU makes a stupid mistake. But it ends up that me using the play actually was the biggest mistake I could have made, as they're going to get a 71-yard touchdown, and now I'm going to have to settle here for a 4th and 5. Now, I believe I can make this 56-yard field goal, but for some reason my team does not block me when I do my kicks. This happened with my point after attempt, and this is my second kick that gets blocked in this game. So now they're going to start at their 49-yard line. They're only 50 yards away from tying the game up. Well, of course, they would need a 2-point conversion too, but we're very scared, as right here, I believe that is their wide receiver just ripping apart tackles. I don't know what he's doing, but he's going beast mode on us. Now, it is 4th and 10. Joe Flacco is looking over the middle, and he's going to find his receiver over the middle for a touchdown with 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, the 2-point conversion is here. This is for the game. He looks to the left side of the field, and luckily for us, the receiver was not able to keep his feet in bounds, and that will be enough to walk away with the victory. Of course, we have to walk away here, or we have to at least get the onside recovery, and it gets very sketchy there. You see, for some reason, my teammates decide just to bounce it around their shins for a little bit before they decide to pick the ball back up. But we don't have to worry about any extra suspense there. We're going to walk out of here with a 2-point victory. It looked like we should have had a much larger victory, but a series of mistakes in football, you never know how that score can flip. So I'm just glad we were able to walk out here. Despite the score, I'm just glad we got the win. So we're going to remain undefeated. We are now going to be 4-0. So I'm going to give you guys some time here to check out the stats. If you guys enjoyed, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of the series and what I can do to make it more interesting in the comment section below. And lastly, subscribe if you have not already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. You guys are showing me a great deal of support on this series. more support than I may have ever gotten in any series ever. So I really do appreciate it so much. Like I really do. I never want you guys to think that I don't. So thank you guys so much for all the support. I'll let you guys check out the remaining of the stats without worrying about my voice. So that's basically all I got for you guys, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.